After facing a bitter battle with its ally Shiv Sena in Maharashtra, now BJP seems to be facing some heat from its other ally JDU. We are joined by Mr. KC Tyagi. Hello sir, thanks a lot for joining us. Sir, as we see that BJP is somewhat facing an ally trouble, now we see that in Bihar, the Chief Minister Nitish Kumar has said that he will be campaigning for Saryu Rai, who is contesting against BJP's Raghuvar Das. So how do you see this kind of development coming in, that JDU, being a BJP ally, is now kind of campaigning for BJP's rival?
We don't have any seat adjustment type of alliance with BJP in Jharkhand. Earlier in the last election, we also fought against each other. Nitish Kumar is not on record on saying that he will campaign for Mr. Saryu Rai, who is contesting against Raghuvar Das. A statement has been made by our leader in the parliament. If Saryu Rai will request Nitish Kumar ji, then party will think over it. There is no NDA as such in Jharkhand, as Ajsu, the another partner of the NDA, they are also contesting separately.
So as we see that once again, in a way, BJP and JDU are kind of against each other when it comes to the special status for Bihar. Once again, the matter has been raised. JDU has been pushing for a special status for Bihar, but we've seen that BJP has been opposing it. How do you see all this as an ally is going to create some kind of trouble?
There is no question, there is no reason, and there is no logic of opposing the special status to Bihar. All the political parties, JDU, BJP, RJD, Communist, Congress, they all are of the opinion that special status must be granted to Bihar.
So as we have seen how things have unfolded in Maharashtra, how we've seen that Shiv Sena and BJP fought these elections together and now they have separated. So how do you see this kind of ally trouble that BJP is facing at the moment? And also one of the major questions that Shiv Sena has raised is that what right does BJP have to throw Shiv Sena out of NDA? As it is said that was this decision taken by asking other allies as well? Was JDU consulted? So what is this? So another question has been raised that if Shiv Sena has been a part of NDA right from the beginning, then why such a decision has been taken just by one political party? That how if just because Shiv Sena is not, as you rightly pointed out, that even JDU does not have alliance in other states. So similarly, if Shiv Sena decides not to go ahead with the BJP, then how does it get thrown out of NDA?
But I am not the proper authority to answer the question. Better you ask this question or these questions from the BJP leadership. There is no mechanism of NDA as such. There is no coordination committee, there is no platform where we can discuss our contradictions or the differences among the partners.
But as a senior leader, as a part of JDU, JDU is part of NDA, how do you see this kind of development? If today Shiv Sena is facing such a hurdle, there could be any other party in future as well. So how do you see it from the NDA's point of view, from a senior leader from the JDU who's been a part of NDA? So how do you see the entire development?
The situation is not very good. There should be some mechanism to sit together and to find out some way out of it, and this is very unfortunate also. But we were not a party to the what happened between the two partners of Maharashtra.
So as we see that LJP has also decided to go alone, to go solo in Jharkhand, how do you see this kind of developments that are coming in, that BJP is not able to keep somewhat its allies together?
Yes, LJP is also contesting almost all the seats in Jharkhand. The BJP has decided not to accommodate any of its ally, maybe Ajsu, JDU or LJP. Therefore, all the constituents of the NDA, they are fighting against each other.
As we see how things have unfolded in JNU, the entire matter has become a political battle. If you see, leaders are actually making a lot of statements, and we've seen that how FIR has been launched against JNU students, how we saw that that day when the JNU students were marching out, a lot of police brutality was seen. So how do you see these kind of developments that are coming in?
We are with the students. We oppose the fee hike in the JNU. Already the poor students, they are facing all kind of difficulties in their education. We are opposed to the lathi charge. We are opposed to the framing charges against the students. The Minister of the Education, that is HRD, and the university officials, they must come out. They must talk to the students and try to sort it out. And we are opposing the hike also.
Sir, as we see that air pollution in Delhi, now the tap water have become two major issues, and we see that BJP, the central government and the AAP have been locking horns over it. You've seen there's been a lot of blame games where the Kejriwal government is blaming the centre for not taking enough actions to curb pollution, where the centre is blaming the AAP government. How do you see all this, that how people of Delhi are suffering? And we see that the elections are just around the corner. Next year, in the early months, we will be witnessing the elections in Delhi. So how do you see that these two major issues, air pollution and water pollution, are being politicized completely?
This is not the proper time for play game. The situation, the air situation is very bad, and the water situation is also not very good. All the samples of the water, but they were not found on the marks. Therefore, we appeal to the central government, to the Delhi government, and all the prominent stakeholders to please sit together and try to find out the solution and the concern which the people of the Delhi are facing.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot for joining us. So that was Mr. K.C. Tyagi, and he feels that a lot of issues in Delhi, like the air pollution, the water matter, are being blown out of proportion and they are being politicized completely. And he believes that all the centre government, the AAP government, they should sit together and find a solution to the problem than just playing blame games. With camera person Furkan, Anubhuti Kaur for One India.